Success mindset, how to better yourself. There's many things and instructions and guides out there that are supposed to enable you to access this state of mind to guarantee success. But I find that they all miss out the very basics of the universe. Once you watch this video and you understand where I'm coming from, you will be elevated into a whole new realm of being which will enable you to access a completely new future. Let's go for it. I am Dan Warburton, a transformational coach who's known for having enabled thousands of entrepreneurs and business owners to succeed in extraordinary ways. I've also got web spaces full of testimonials backing this up, and I'm often invited to speak to audiences of thousands around the world about what transformation makes possible. I now get to live an extraordinary lifestyle, and I want you to be able to experience the same. Most entrepreneurs completely overlook the laws of the universe and how this whole place works. Let me explain why. Most entrepreneurs believe in living have, do, be, whereas the universe works the other way around, be, do, have. And this has been beautifully elaborated in the third book, Conversations of God, with Neil Donald Walsh. So have, do, be is the realm that most people live in, and that only ever leads to struggling and difficulty. So most people think, when I have the money, when I have the spare time, when I have the connections, when I have these things, I'll then get to do the things that I want to do. I'll get to travel the world. I'll get to, experience all these wonderful things, the car, the house, the money, the relationship, and all these things. And then I'll get to be happy. I'll get to be in love. I'll get to be fulfilled. And of course, the universe does not work this way. The universe works completely the other way round. You must understand this, that the universe works with be, do, have. Whereas instead of wishing or yearning or hoping that you had more in your life, give up yearning, give up chasing, and instead take on the realm of being. This is where miracles start to happen, and you'll start to succeed in ways that are just incredible. What does this mean? Well, it means start taking on being, start being fulfilled, start being unstoppable, start being alive, start being free. And then what happens is, whilst you're in that realm of being, you start being in a way that's required for you to then create that dream future, that dream lifestyle. Think about it. When you're being unstoppable, what are the actions that you take? Exactly. You take all of them. You take all the actions that you know you need to take to be able to create that desired dream, that desired future. Success is all about being. It's not about working harder, striving for. Why do some people seem to work so hard and put in so many hours, and yet all they're ever left with is feeling burnt out, tired, exhausted, and fed up? Maybe this is what you feel. And why do some people somehow seem to really enjoy their day-to-day activity, and then those day-to-day activities seem to enable them to create and live lives beyond their imagination, where every day they live in wonder and happiness in the kind of lifestyle that they get to live? I can say that I am living that lifestyle. I get to wake up when I want, I get to go to bed when I want, I get to spend time coaching amazing entrepreneurs and business owners and enabling them to take their lives to the next level. And amidst that, I get to travel the world. You can see my videos. Subscribe to this channel if you want to learn tips like this day in, day out, and see how I've created and I've got to live my lifestyle as I do now. And predominantly, all of this is an outcome of understanding this fundamental law of the universe, that everything that we wish to create and live in our lives is always an outcome of how we're choosing to be. Think about it. every single result and every single thing that you're experiencing in your life is an outcome of how you have been being in the past. It's an outcome of all the conversations you've had or not had. It's an outcome of all the people you've made a proposal to or job interviews you've been to or not. It's all an outcome of the relationships that you choose to stay in. It's an outcome of the people that you choose to spend the most time with. Famous quote there by Jim Rohn: your life is a sum of the 5 people you most spend your time with. Again, those people you spend that time with are all an outcome of being, how you've been choosing to be in the past. And when you add up all these circumstances and you look at all those circumstances, what are they the result of? They are always the result of how you have been being in the past. Now, this should leave you with mixed feelings. One, a little bit of terror as you look around and you realize that every single detail in your life and what you're experiencing right now is all your responsibility. There is no luck here. There is no chance. This is the beauty of the universe. And it's confronting at the same time. Because when we start to realize that our future is our responsibility, and that everything that we're experiencing now is our responsibility because it's all an outcome of how we've been being in the past, then we can start feeling perhaps confronted or anxious that we might just end up creating the same thing again and again. And that's a good place to start, because the truth is, if we maintain the same ways of being that's had us create the life that we live now, then yes, we're going to keep creating the same results. On the other side, this now gives us a whole new realm of excitement to begin accessing, because we realize that all we need to do is elevate our being. As in the law of attraction is spoken about, raise your vibration, because all we ever do is attract to us similar events and circumstances that have us experience more of those events that match the same vibration in which we're vibrating at right now. If we're vibrating at, oh, I can't do it, it's impossible, I'm not successful, I'm not good enough, then those low kind of vibrations end up causing us to attract things of the same vibration. Now, I don't speak much about the law of attraction because personally I feel it's a bit complicated, and much simpler for me is to live in a realm of being. That if I simply be a reflection of the future that I choose to create, if I choose to be now how I need to be, that's going to enable me to create that dream future. And this goes for all of you entrepreneurs. You've got to absolutely get this. And in the law of attraction, it speaks about it in a similar way. But instead of vibration, I speak about it in ways of being. So if you want to become a highly successful businessman or entrepreneur that makes their money by doing what you love, then how are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? You're going to have to take consistent action focused in the right direction to ensure that you get there. And what is it that's going to ensure that you take those actions? It's going to be inspiration. Where does inspiration come from? Inspiration is all part of the realm of being. Because if I'm being powerful, if I show up to every single appointment with enthusiasm, with a commitment to inspire and to motivate and to create a great outcome, if I say yes to opportunities even before I know how the hell I'm even going to deliver on them, but then I stretch myself by being powerful again and again, and I get in communication, and I turn up to appointments, and I dress with power, I walk with power, I walk like I know I can do this. Inside I might be thinking, oh God, oh no, this is all too much, I'm a bit overwhelmed. But I don't let that frame of mind, that natural human survival instinct dominate me. Instead, no, I choose how I want to be in this given moment. And in this given moment, I can choose to be however I choose to be. And I can choose to be powerful, alive, free, unstoppable, energized, grateful, expanded, enlightened, brilliant. All these words which give us access to these ways of being is the key to succeeding in an extraordinary way and ever bettering yourself. Because when you don't get the results you're looking for, you can simply ask yourself, well, how was I being? How was I being about creating that result? And you'll find that you're probably half committed, not bothered. You're just saying, I'll see how it goes, which never equates to much, because real results only ever come from a place of, I'm choosing this 100%, I'm doing this. And you'll find all sorts of ways of being that weren't congruent in you creating that result that you always wanted. The beauty of this as well, of course, is being powerful, alive and free leaves us feeling joyful. We start being the future that we're choosing today, both as a feeling today, but as a way of being that's actually required for us to then create that future going forwards. Are you getting the power of this? Are you seeing that this really is the secret to your success? If you got something from this video, hit that like button and do subscribe, because the more people that subscribe, the more people I get to impact with these videos, and the more of an impact I get to make to the world and humanity and to you. And it's that I live for day in and day out.